When someone has complement 3, C3, glomerulopathy, their immune system can harm their kidneys. Medication will be prescribed to manage the immune system and protect the kidneys. However, about half of the people with this condition will eventually develop end-stage renal disease. The kidneys play an important role in removing waste and excess fluid from the blood. They also help regulate blood pressure and produce essential hormones. Kidney failure occurs when the kidneys are unable to perform these functions effectively. This is a serious condition as it leads to the accumulation of waste and fluid in the body, causing various health issues. Despite kidney failure, it is still possible to lead an active and normal life with proper treatment to compensate for the functions that the kidneys can no longer perform. When it comes to treating kidney failure, it's a crucial decision that requires careful consideration. Your kidney specialist, also known as a nephrologist, will take into account a few factors before deciding on the best treatment for you. The remaining kidney function. Your symptoms. Your overall health. There are two main options for treating end-stage kidney failure: dialysis and a kidney transplant. If your kidneys are damaged and not functioning properly, you may need to undergo dialysis to help filter waste and extra fluid from your blood. There are two main types of dialysis: hemodialysis and peritoneal dialysis. Hemodialysis involves using a machine called a dialyzer to filter your blood, which can be done at a dialysis center or hospital. During each treatment, your blood flows into the machine through a soft tube placed into a blood vessel in your arm. The blood goes into a filter before returning to the body. This process usually takes about 4 hours if done at a center, but home treatments can be shorter and more frequent. On the other hand, peritoneal dialysis cleans your blood at home using the lining of your belly as a filter. This method requires surgery to place a soft tube called a catheter into your belly. There are two ways to do peritoneal dialysis. Continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis, CAPD, where you drain the dialysate out of your belly and refill it with fresh dialysate about 4 times a day. Continuous cyclic peritoneal dialysis, CCPD, which utilizes a machine called a cycler to do the exchanges at night while you sleep. You may also put fluid into your belly in the morning and leave it in all day. If you opt for dialysis, you will need to continue with it for the rest of your life. However, a kidney transplant offers a longer-term solution for kidney failure caused by C3 glomerulopathy. During a transplant, a healthy kidney is implanted to replace the damaged one. The donor kidney can come from a deceased person, but the waiting lists for this are usually long. Alternatively, it can also come from a living relative or friend. It's important to understand that a kidney transplant is a major surgery and not a cure. You will need to take medication every day to prevent your body from rejecting the new organ. There is also a risk of C3 glomerulopathy returning after the transplant, potentially damaging the new kidney. Your doctor will closely monitor you after the surgery and provide treatments to reduce the risk of complications. Dealing with kidney failure can be very challenging. It may require life-changing procedures like dialysis or a kidney transplant, and it can also bring a lot of stress and uncertainty into your life. If you have C3 glomerulopathy, a rare disease that affects the kidneys, it can be even more difficult because many people may not understand your condition or why your kidneys aren't working. To manage kidney failure and C3 glomerulopathy, it's important to educate yourself about the condition and find a nephrologist who specializes in treating this disease. Follow your doctor's advice on diet, medication, and other treatments to stay healthy, and pay attention to your emotional well-being as well. End-stage kidney failure can also lead to sadness, anxiety, and depression. Connecting with a social worker who specializes in these procedures can provide emotional support and help you navigate the different forms of care and medical visits you'll need. They can also recommend resources and services to benefit you and connect you with other help for your mental and emotional well-being if needed. If you are struggling with your mental health, don't hesitate to discuss it with your social worker or ask your care team to refer you to one.